amazing. No mold in here? We'll sort it out. Yeah.
Look at that.
On our last trip, Mike and I thought it'd be so cool to catch a hockey game while camping. Another friend of mine, also named Mike, was in this area doing some racing on a frozen lake. So we decided to head out, find a camp spot with cell service, make some food, and watch the game.
Nice.
Thing I've ever seen. Oh, there's a big pile of kindling wood up there.
Oh yeah, and that tree that's right there.
Yeah, man. You overland your way, just hit me up with your axe and saw and together.
You know what?
What?
I'm not even gonna put that door in. I'm just gonna leave this completely open.
Yeah.
And then if we need it, then I'll put it in.
Yeah.
I don't see why we'll need it though.
No, I don't see why either. Good. Alright, you gonna use that as an excuse?
Yeah?
For the record, the sun was in my eye. I couldn't catch the lighter that Mike's throwing at me.
Did it just smash into a million pieces?
Did it?
No, it's right here. It's fine.
There you go.
Caught it after that bounce.
I throw you, all you did was tuck and roll basically.
No? What it looked like from your angle.
Oh yeah.
Looked a lot different from down here.
Oh yeah. Your hands on your head looks the same no matter how high up you are.
I thought it was gonna hit me in the eyeball.
Yeah, exactly where it was headed. Like smart people would do.
Not really smart because it is a downhill, so we could just.
Yeah, we could totally. I think doing things one step harder is always
Keeps you young.
keeps you going. Makes you appreciate the little things, you know, when things come easy.
Times right now are nothing like they used to be. Times right now are nothing like they used to be. I tell you the truth, but you don't want my word from me.
So that's a first for me. We used the Dutch oven and made some bread. I've only used the Dutch oven twice on the fire. Once was making ribs, and now we made bread, and look at this. This looks amazing. What? Look at that steam. Welcome to Unwinding Roads. If you're new here, my name is Teddy. I'm with my good friend Mike in his Ford F-150. I got my 2022 Jeep Gladiator Ecodiesel. What an excellent night it was last night. Now is a good time to mention one of the new layers on Onyx Offroad, which is cell phone service. We don't have our Starlink set up just yet. Checking to see where you have cell phone service. Could it come in pretty handy when you're trying to do a trip like this? Unfortunately, at the time of recording this, it is not available in Canada yet. But you can jump on there, pick your service provider, and see where you will or will not have reception. And that's a double-edged sword because sometimes you want reception to be able to catch the game. And sometimes you don't want reception to be able to get away from it all. Anyways, we're about to hit the road. Let's go.
Next stop was to watch a bit of racing on ice, which I thought would be cancelled really. The weather has been warm the last couple of weeks and I didn't think there'd be much ice left.
The lake that we're going to is right beside this lake.
Not very frozen lake?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
I'm sure they know what they're doing, so.
That's actually pretty cool. We were talking at the same time. I said that was pretty cool.
I said the same thing.
So now we're at a lake where a friend of mine is racing on ice. Super cool.
We didn't stay long, just enough to see a couple of cars do their thing and say hi. The day was getting away from us, and we were starting to get desperate looking for camp that had reception so we could catch tonight's game as well. It didn't take long for us to realize that we had to get out of this area altogether. The snow was melting fast, making the ground extremely muddy and wet. By the time we found camp, it was really late, and we woke up to this eerie, burnt forest. Well, this is definitely not the camp that we were hoping to get or expecting to get, but we were trying to find reception. By the time we got in late last night, it was dark and pouring rain, so I didn't film anything. We just basically got camp set up, and the game was blacked out, so we couldn't even watch the game anyway. We made ribs on the fire and went to bed. Here we are this morning. We're gonna pack up and get out of here. But first, some gourmet breakfast. Mike's making Mike muffins. You know what? While Mike's making Mike muffins, I'm going. Figured, you know what? Now's a good time to give you a very quick walk around of what I got going on right now. I need a lot of work on organizing my stuff. So please, in the comments, if you found something that works really well that you wouldn't change, drop it in the comments, because like I said, I need help. I'm gonna do some sort of drawer system. I'll tell you what I'm thinking. But anyways, from far away, from the outside, let's do this. I do love my inspired overland rooftop tent. That's gonna stay. I do have another tent to review coming up, but I'll probably go back to this one just because of the weight. My open road awning has been holding up really well. I've only used it in storms, so it's got some pretty hard miles on it. I like the posts. I like these orange things that are reflective when it's nighttime. The lights are nice. My only problem with it is every single time the mud on the zipper makes it really hard to close. This is the back of my truck. I'm testing out the Bouge RV refrigerator right now. I like it. Dual zone, no problem. Bouge RV hot water heater is back there. And then I have my totes. And in my totes I put the diesel heater in one, and then I have my kitchen stuff in another. What I would like to do is get rid of one of those totes and put my Coleman stove under the fridge, still be able to open and close that lid, and then have my Coleman stove and everything slide out here without having a full drawer system. So I have seen the decked systems, obviously. I don't want that extra weight. I don't want the whole thing to be used that way. Also, I keep my spare tire back there, so it's not the best option. I think I'm gonna end up having to custom make a drawer and cutting board, maybe even a little sink area. But yeah, if you have something, you've done something, you've found something online, you could just send me a message on Instagram at unwinding_roads and give me some ideas. I need help. Mike muffins. What are the chances of these two eggs being related?
You get about 1 in 11.
They came from the same factory for sure.
Yeah, and they're in the same pack, meaning that's.
They're close.
And let's see, hang on, are they?
Distant cousins, maybe.
They're free range. So that means that I have absolutely no idea at all.
I think they were twins.
Like, if you think about it, they all kind of look the same. Right?
They look exactly the same. That's why I think they're related.
And if they're in the same pack and they're free range, it means they didn't come on a giant conveyor belt. So if they didn't go on a conveyor belt and get, you know, sifted, there's a pretty good chance that they might be related.
Those are yours. Those are yours.
What?
Yeah, there's bacon there.
4 eggs?
Yeah, 4 eggs, 2 things.
How many pieces of bacon do I put?
As many as your little heart desires.
I'm gonna do 3 on this.
Load it up. If you're gonna have 2 eggs, you need an excessive amount of bacon.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's like.
Try not to be picky, but you made my sandwich upside down.
Jeez.
It's okay.
Well,
Maybe it didn't. Maybe it's better this way.
maybe that's an upside down sandwich.
Does the cheese go on the top or on the bottom?
That's top.
Top, right?
Yeah.
So you made it right.
'Kay.
I'm the idiot.
There you go. Established. Teddy's
Wow.
the idiot.
I don't know. It tastes upside down.
Okay, so I don't know how you ended up with it being upside down because I have a bottom and a top. So how did you end up with two tops when I cut them from the, what happened?
No, I got a bottom and a top. But my cheese is on the top.
Oh my God. I actually might have put it on the wrong button.
That's what I'm saying.
All right.
So it's backwards.
It was. All right.
I think it goes egg first, does it? Egg, cheese, bacon. Bacon goes on top.
Okay,
You know?
usually if I'm like paying attention to it, I'll put the bottom bun,
Yeah.
and then I put, when I'm cooking the egg, I lay the cheese on top of the egg,
Right.
right? And then I scoop the whole thing, put it on top, bacon goes on top, and then
Right.
the top bun. So
Bacon on top.
going by that, I still did it wrong.
I got bacon on the bottom.
Right.
What do you got?
Cheese on the bottom.
Cheese on the bottom.
Yeah. Is that right?
No, egg on the bottom.
Okay.
There's a lot going on.
There's a lot happening right now. So maybe if you go to McDonald's and you get a sausage and egg McMuffin, then they might make it all fancy for you. But when you come to Mr. Mike's Outdoor Kitchen in the middle of the forest,
Yeah.
you put that cheese wherever it damn
And
lands.
that's exactly.
If it lands on the top, great. If it lands on your shoe, you eat it. It doesn't matter.
All great trips must come to an end. With spring coming up, we have plans to do some big fishing and hunting trips. Probably some more open-fire Dutch oven cooking as well.
It is. Well guys, that's gonna do it for this one. I apologize for this type of video, but sometimes that's just how it goes and this is reality. I am way too close to the camera. Until next time, go away, get lost, and unwind. Thank you very much for watching.
Let's go! Life's like a movie, lights, camera, action. Put your mind to it, live the life that you imagine. Life's like a